Hey guys, my name is Simpzy. How are you all doing? Welcome back to some more Third Age Total War. In today's video, we're going to be doing the Siege of Minas Tirith. Now, if this video can hit 100 likes for a brand new series, that would be absolutely fantastic, and I will thoroughly explain this new type of series. But first things first, I will show you some of the options of the upcoming battles. But before we get into explaining the series and what further battles we're doing, we'll quickly just show you the deployment. So we do have one Gondor army, which I'll be controlling, which has 5 units of Fountain Guard, 5 units of archers in total, 2 Athelian Rangers, 2 units of Trebuchet, 2 Swan Guard, 2 Double Hand Swordsmen, and 4 Swordsman units. We're also defending, of course, no upgrades. I didn't think we really need it. And we're versing, obviously, Team 2. We're versing Mordor, Harad, and Rhûn. 4 units of Oligai are really going to shake us up here. 5 units of Uruk Swordsmen. Another 5 units of Spearmen. 2 Catapults. And 3 heavy Uruk archers. Now, as you see, each army has 3 rams and 3 siege towers. Now, we're going up against 5 units of Mumakil, some heavy Mumakil? I've forgotten how to bloody pronounce it. Olifants, that's what the Hobbits call them. And 5 units of archers and 5 units of Harad spearmen. Coming up against Rhûn, we're going against the Golden Horde. 5 units of archers, 5 units of cavalry. Obviously, swordsmen and spearmen as well. Now, let's get into the siege, obviously having 3 rams and 5 siege towers. So, I really wanted to start on Simpzy Total War a battle series. Although I'm thoroughly enjoying the campaigns, I wanted to spice up the channel and do something a little bit different. Now, unfortunately, online battles-wise, I live in Australia, and there's not many Australians that actually play the battles, so I'm coming up against Americans and people from the UK, and that lag is atrocious, especially when you play Total War. You need your units to be quick and fast. If there's a 15-second delay, like, what the hell, he's already maneuvered my troops, and it's just, offline games are better for me in my current situation, because I do live with a lot of people. So here is the deployment of Minas Tirith. I'm gonna basically, I think the best bet is to spread out as much as possible. Try and hold the gateway with my Fountain Guard and basically just spread out, put my swordsmen at the front and then archers at the back. I think that's probably the best bet for us. We're obviously heavily outnumbered. I would say that's 80% to 20, but I'm hoping my Fountain Guards can do the heavy yards. Now, unfortunately, deploying in here, I won't be able to use my my trebuchets. I don't know why, but obviously I've gone with 4 units of Fountain Guard and 2 lots of swordsmen here at the front. That should be enough to hold it. And then, like I said, I've just basically spread out, as you see here, stacked a couple more units. But these Swan Knights, even though probably, well, historically they didn't actually fight in the battle, it's all just a little bit of fun. Now, let's get back onto the top of the series. Now, obviously, I really wanted to do some online battles, but I simply couldn't. I have a fantastic computer. I got it brand new this year, so I can play some huge battles. So, this isn't an uncommon series. About 10 months ago, I uploaded The Hobbit, The Battle of the 5 Armies, and that is my second most viewed video on my main channel before I made this channel, Simpzy Total War. It's got over like 110,000 views or something ridiculous. So, and that channel isn't even Total War. That's just whatever I managed to upload. So this won't be a once-off thing. If you guys smash that like button and really enjoy the series, there's so many custom battles we can do. Obviously, we can start off with the Third Age, obviously doing most of the famous ones for the movies and historical ones. Obviously, we could do next the Siege of Edoras. We could. I don't think that actually happened. If it was a little siege. But obviously in the movies, Battle of the Hornburg, Helm's Deep, Battle of the Black Gate. Also, doesn't necessarily have to be Lord of the Rings. We could move over to Westeros, maybe recreate some of those battles and some custom battles. And furthermore, maybe we could go back to Medieval 2, do the Battle of Hastings, much like bigger. We could also go to like Napoleon Total War, do the Battle of Waterloo, Trafalgar, maybe go to Rome too and do the Battle of Thermopylae, obviously 300. So there's so much stuff. So if you guys like to see more of this sort of series, obviously it won't affect my Let's Plays anyway, but I think it'll be kind of cool to have these battles on my channel. So let me know in the comment section down below suggestions if you would like to. I don't know. I don't really know what series to call this. I'll just call it whatever the episode is. But basically, I'm going to be showing massive battles in custom battles, because unfortunately, I would play it online and get other people in here, but it's just like I can't. I simply can't do it. But what can I do? I guess obviously in the later Total Wars, such as Rome 2 and Attila, how the computer can actually not the computer. The game can actually handle more units on screen. Now, I tried to get 3 armies of Gondor, and I think it was whatever the max. So what's left was it 6 armies in this battle. So unfortunately, it's a 1 versus 3 stack scenario, because for some reason, and this is obviously not entirely historical to the movies. These archers are doing actually alright, getting some shots off at the Momokyls moving up. Obviously Rohan won't be helping us, so that's going to be very hard. And even if I did have Rohan to help us, they wouldn't actually spawn outside the city, so it's not entirely 100% realistic, especially some of the units here and there, but hopefully we can hold them back and give them a red hot crack. And I tried to spawn more than 1 unit, as two full stacks, but for some reason the units, apart from your army, spawn on top of the hill, or top of the castle, so that's pretty unfortunate, and it just crashes. So that's the max amount of units I could use. I could have put up the chevrons, but Mordor here getting off some volleys. They're trying to break down my wall. I imagine they will soon. I still have roughly I think I've got 5 units at the gateway. Should be able to hold off, but they are absolutely bombarding. If they hit that other wall, we're going to have to move them. But yeah, let me know in the comment section down below suggestions for other battles I could play. Maybe even some of the historical battles. I think the historical battles are good, obviously, and they create a scenario, but obviously my computer can run, I guess there's sort of like a minimum benchmark for historical battles, so everyone can sort of play them. But especially on Rome 2, I could have some pretty huge battles, and Attila and whatnot. So they've breached the wall here, so I'm going to have to pull up my Fountain Guard. I will go with Phalanx. Archers are getting their shots off. But none of those battles are set in stone. Rune disembarking here. But I thought it'd be really cool to have it up on my channel. Okay, we're holding them off there. Hopefully my Fountain Guard can do well. Obviously drawn into hand-to-hand combat, not the best. Obviously better against just holding off men charging. They are a spear unit. But if you haven't gone and checked out that Battle of the 5 Armies, it's a pretty solid battle. They're moving their Momokyls up. Whoa! Those catapults are getting pretty close. I'm not really too sure what the other Momokyls are doing. Looks like they're just sort of sitting there on the side of the stream. But yeah, Lord of the Rings battles. We could do Westeros. We could do Rome 2. There's a whole lot of stuff. But it just sucks that I can't do online battles. I really wanted to start an online battle series. But it's just a shame. Like, what are you going to do? I lag too much anyway. And especially with that connection. It's a shame. So they're still bombarding me here. I'm holding them off. Well, we haven't really got slugged into a huge combat yet. A couple of the Easterling armies are engaging us here. The Momokyls have pushed up a unit. Rune is moving up their force. They're moving up a ram as well. I'm going to have to move another unit of Fountain Guard for the breach. I don't know how long we're going to be able to hold off the main wall. We're going to probably have to retreat to the 2nd level. I did give them, obviously, a lot of Oligai. So, they're probably going to get up the walls. It's pretty hard to defend this. But maybe, if we had another stack, I reckon we could hold them back just that little bit more. I wish, like, as well, those onagers could actually be, like in Rome 2 and Attila, that could be deployed on the wall. But we've got a pretty slug combat going out on here. The Fountain Guard are holding them back. We're doing quite well. But even if we do run out of sort of custom special battles like Minas Tirith, we could even do some sort of like custom scenarios, like for example Rome 2, maybe we've been, I don't know, ambushed by a bunch of barbarians. We could do a Battle of Fangorn Forest or something. The, I don't know, orcs have ambushed a Minas Ithil Well, maybe some Athelian Rangers. Probably not Minas Tirith, that's a settlement. I don't know what I'm talking about there. But my men are holding on so far. We're about to lose that piece of wall there, so I'm going to have to get them off. The Momicule, obviously having archers up top, or the Oliphants if you're a hobbit.
The enemy are battering down the gates.
Right, I was just looking there. Should I fall them all back before we actually get slugged into combat? Because obviously this is the only way up the settlement. Holding them here. We'll be able to hold them off, obviously having the high ground. Because we're about to have our armies cut in half. They've breached the two sides of the walls. And they won't be able to get their Momicule through that hole because they are just absolutely rinsing me with archers. We'll be able to hold them off until they're oligarchs. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fall everyone back. Okay, so I'm just going to deploy them here like this. I'm going to quickly pause and just get as many people back as possible. Obviously some of my units are engaged, but I think our best chance is falling back at this point. We've had my archers get some pot shots off. It's just a shame that I knew in advance that I wasn't be able to use the onagers. They even being up top there. I tried to deploy them on the second level, but they're just bloody bastards. Haven't decided what battle I'll do next. It'll probably be Third Age if you guys want to see more. Could do the Battle of Edoras. Or the Hornburg. Could do it in, like, look at the wiki and do entirely accurate. Have a look exactly how many men they deploy and what type of men they deploy. Obviously, it's different from the books to the the movie, so... But fall everyone back to the second level. Come on, quickly, quickly. My Swan Guard have been sort of cut off there, but we should be able to push through these Rune. Those guys are so fucking good. Swan Guard, my god. We're actually surrounding them there. We're going to get some cool cinematic shots through this battle.
Our enemy have broken through the gates.
So strategically, I'm hoping we can do a lot better. It's just a shame that there is some camera angle problems and battle deployment problems. But obviously, in the next couple of battles, I will mix up defending and attacking. Obviously, oh my god! Their catapults actually just took down a Momicule building, lost the gateway. They're still sort of holding them off here. Maybe I should try to get everyone to hold them off so I can get more men to retreat. My two-handed swordsmen are going in. Nicely done, but we still need to retreat here. Fall as many men back to this choke point. I'm kind of lucky that they, for some reason, if you see just above where I'm deploying, the Momicules aren't coming into the field of battle. Not entirely sure why, but it's good for me. So we'll try to fall everyone back. We'll put like a... We'll just try to get everyone back first, because for some reason they just stopped. So we're going to have to like manually deploy them like this. I will reform them later on once they get up there. We'll have like a unit of archers just behind. Also got to watch out for their Nazgul. And watch out just in case my army doesn't get split in half. But I'm holding down space bar here. You can see by the yellow we can get a little bit better. Oh, camera angle's going there. Fall everyone back. Wow, they've really pushed in those Momicule archers, getting some shots off here. Yeah, it looks like... God, it's just a shame I couldn't get them off the walls quick enough. We are sort of being cut off here by just a huge cluster of Rune and Harad heavy infantry. Mordor's just sort of sitting back as well, which I find is quite funny. So we've got a couple of archers here. Maybe they can get some pot shots off at the... Get some volleys off at the Momicules. And I don't really know why, but the bloody catapults are just taking down the Momicules. So there's been 3 taken out. I don't think it's entirely me. Okay, we've still got a unit of Fountain Guard at the back here. Oh wow, they completely destroyed that unit of Eastlings of the Rune. That's awesome. But, yeah, got a lot of ideas for this series. Still gutted that I can't play online battles, but hey, what are you gonna do? So it looks like most of my men have falled to the second level. Once most of them get there, we'll be able to redeploy a little bit further down. Maroon Guard moving in. But yeah, like I said, if you haven't gone and checked out the Battle of the Five Armies video, that was quite good. I quite enjoyed that. Also, if you guys haven't subscribed, highly recommend you do to keep up to date with future campaigns on my channel. Just getting some nice cinematic shots here. Yeah, we've been cut off here, which is unfortunate. Oh my god, what the hell's happening with the Molecule? They're going a little bit crazy. Their own catapults did take out a lot, but for some reason they didn't really take down the gateway. Nice little cluster here. So it looks like these this swordsman unit is holding off the heavy cavalry. Okay, well what I'm going to do, like I said before, I'm going to put my archers just behind here. And then I'm going to put a cluster down there as well. I've got a unit here of swordsmen holding them off. But, yeah, good. Also, guys, if you haven't followed me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, highly recommend you do if you want to stay connected with me. If you don't, you guys are going to do whatever you want anyway, so whatever. Twitter-wise, highly recommend you get Twitter. I do have a main account where I do occasionally tweet stuff, but not really too often. Got that connected to my main channel, so every time I upload a video, a link goes out so you never miss it. And obviously, I do have a Twitter for my Total War, which I don't tweet on. I've got it only connected to my YouTube. So if you guys want to get a notification and know exactly when a video goes up, Twitter is really, really reliable in that respect. You could even, well, what I do sometimes when I'm waiting for a video from people I follow on YouTube and whatnot, I've got an iPhone, I go turn my notifications on, perfect, pops up, which is a superb feature. But unfortunately, we've been cut off here. My Swan Guard is still doing decent on the walls. My archers are in a pretty sluggy out engagement. I am playing on the very hard difficulty as well. We are heavily outnumbered from the start, but if we can hold them off at that point when they start moving up, I think we'll be quite successful. We'll do well for a time. Most of them Molecule have been taken out, but I've got a unit of swordsmen here. I just need to reform further down. Put my Fountain Guard on sort of that spear phalanx sort of role. Archers can hit over the top. So it looks like that sword unit who was holding off the retreat has broken now, which is unfortunate. The Rune Heaven Cavalry are going to have a field day running them down. But I really could do with just like another full stack. That would have really helped in this battle. Well, maybe that was the deciding factor. What would have happened if Rohan didn't show? So I've put my units on the high ground, and I have one unit of heavy archers and my Thilian rangers shooting them off. Quite happy that those Molecule were taken down by friendly fire. Those Swan Guard are still up on the walls. My archers, I need to move them out of the way. They're being slugged into an engagement. Oh no, they're being pulled out. Not too badly. I thought they were a lot more closer. Try hit over there, and they will get some friendly fire. And the Rune Cavalry has officially started to charge, and we're going to make mincemeat of them. As you see, their enemy general fallen. We've killed the general of the Rune, and their cavalry instantly broke. Why the hell would you even bother charging men into spear wall formation like that? Bloody hell. My archers are getting their shots off as well, doing quite nicely. As long as we can kill as many as we deploy, I'll be happy. Or the rule of thumb I usually use in a winning Total War battle, when you win, it's usually about, if you lose half of what they deploy, it's alright. That's for me. That's not like Legend of Total War style. But yeah, that's basically the rule of thumb I use for Total War. If I get any more deaths than half of what the enemy deployed, obviously it's bad, and any less is better. But they really are just charging there. We're going to make mincemeat of this cavalry there, just going to be charging into that spear wall formation. The thing I'm worried about is if Molecule push up, they won't be able to get obviously through the gateway, but there's obviously 5 units of Olagai that are still yet to enter the fray. Now, My spearmen here are pushing out of their defensive sort of courtway, so I have decided to now put them on the defensive. I probably should have had that earlier. How is these other units here? They got just... it's just so unlucky because they can't actually retreat further back up. 2 units of loyal Athelian Rangers here. Maybe we can hit some of these rune from behind. Looks so cool. Maybe you should have hit that last guy. I'm pretty sure if you got him like right under the neck, you could have got him. 13 units of Fountain Guard. Doing quite well. Oh, here we go. The Oligarchy have come to party. Fucking bastards. I don't think there's really much else I could do, tactics-wise. Obviously got overwhelmed. I fall back. I reckon I would have lost a hell of a lot more casualties if I stayed down there, but we're holding fast. We've killed a fair few amount of their cavalry, killed the Rune General. If we can kill a couple more, we might do alright. Archers are doing their best getting their shots off. Returning fire from Haradrim. Okay, Mordor's starting to push in more troops with their Oligarchy. But yeah, guys, let me know in the comment section down below all your suggestions. This is a cool, calm, relaxed sort of battle. And the commentary I'm sort of playing with. Oh, they're taking out their own units there. But this is awesome, this battle. It really is. It really captures it, the movie, even though some of the units and deployed zones a little bit fucked up, but hey, it's better than nothing, I guess. Oh, okay, right. They're still charging their heavy cavalry. Look at them just falling. That's absolutely hilarious. But I have a feeling that the other guy are going to start making their move up here. We've got a pretty decent defensive position. We are carving through their cavalry. But it just makes you think, if we had at least 2 more units there that are being taken up by the catapults, that we could have bloody used them. And if we had a unit, another full stack, that'd be fine, but it's just a shame. I would have actually put another full stack with me because that would have given me a chance. I still think we can hold off. If they keep on just running up their cavalry and units, we probably can hold this position quite well, I would imagine. I would deploy, obviously, on the downhill there, but it's just so... I just can't fit everyone in there. It's so fucking annoying. But these Fountain Guard are holding vast and loyal. We have killed a lot of their generals. Shit. Just what I didn't want to see charging up here. We've killed a lot of Rune Easterlings, getting their shots up and over the wall. That's a pretty ambitious shot, if I do say so myself. The Battle of Pelennor Fields. The Siege of Minas Tirith. That is what we are playing. Looks quite nice, this cinematic shot. A lone Mummiku. I'm not really entirely sure what he's doing, but the catapults haven't moved. Let's see if the Oligarchy, the trolls, have pushed up. We can get probably some nice cool camera angles here, but we're just holding on. My Fountain Guard are pushing back the Rune Cavalry. They are starting to push up their heavy infantry orc units. But I gave the enemy a lot of decent units. Obviously, 5 lots of Uruk spears, archers, and swordsmen. A lot of Mummikus and Oligarchy. But this will be a long siege. Whether or not I try to... Okay, whoa, here we go. The Nazguls are making their way up. 11 of them. Now, like I said, whether or not battles go for this long, I might chop and edit it a little bit more than this. Oh my god, these 2 Athelian Rangers are still there. There's 1 unit of Rune here. I don't know why. What the fuck? I told you to aim for that guy. You'd think that that one lacking guy... You could just like even rush him and stab him in the back or something. Wait, what? It says my trebuchet are firing. Is there a unit down? I didn't even notice. I kind of just obviously just like forgot about it. Maybe they can get some shots off up and over the top. That's a pretty big shot, but obviously that would help. Even though they've been pretty much useless this whole game. I could retreat to the top level, but I think my units would be knackered too much. I think that sort of like corridor there is quite good. It's the only way up. having that more of a high ground than probably actually being higher up. It's the slant of the hill. We are holding them off quite well, a lot more than what I expected, but as you see coming in the bottom right, not good. Not good whatsoever. So we're actually doing quite well until you see the other guy charging. Wow, they're taking out all their orcs. Oh my fucking god. Just look at this shit. Oh dearie me. And there goes our front line. I imagine that is not going to hold on too long. Oh, for fuck's sake. We're doing so well. We killed a Eastling general. Oh, there's even more coming up. And just look how much space that is opened up. My spearmen will do well. They're probably about to get a couple of them, but that is just insane. Just the noise they're making as well. I don't think they're actually killing that many of them. They might have killed a couple, but most of them just like get stunned and get back up. Damn it. I reckon we would have won that if they didn't have those other guy. Holy fucking shit. We are giving them a run for their money. But if this video can hit 100 likes, yeah, I'll be pretty surprised. I'll be delighted, to be honest. Just let me know if you guys are enjoying this sort of series and want to see more. I usually ask for 100 likes for my Total War campaign double uploads, so if you guys could get anywhere near that, I'll be surprised if you definitely want to see more of this sort of stuff. Some nice cinematic shots. Tactically, I don't think really much else I could do. I just wanted to show you the Battle of Minas Tirith. I fall back from the walls. I think that was a smart decision. I just think, obviously, there's a fair few factors that are not helping me. Obviously, having those 2 units of Trebuchet being useless. A couple more units of Fountain Guard or some swordsmen would have been quite alright. Obviously, even like half a stack of Rohirrim coming in and charging while we were holding off before the retreat, that could have been nice. Even to like eliminate the catapults, because they opened me right up. Oh my god, they are just absolutely wrecking shop. These Swan Guard and General... Okay, looks like 2 orcs and a unit of Oligai have gone past. I imagine they're going to be making a beeline to the town square at the top. It's going to be a pretty big trek, but obviously those units of Oligai pushing, we've lost 62%. We've killed roughly around 50, so we've killed about half of their men. And if we can kill as bad as much as we deploy, I'll be happy, especially in a defensive siege. Obviously in a victory when you're attacking. I was going on about it being half, but a lot of units there being pushed back. Are my units in range? Oh, we've actually got a unit of dismounted swordsmen that have... I don't know if they're dismounted, I think they're just swordsmen. That have run back. You fucking cowards, get into the front line. Charge! Holy shit. And you also got to remember, they're not using those other 4 units of Momokil. They could be absolutely tearing it. Holy shit, this is fantastic. Absolutely superb, this battle. Alright, looks like the trolls are just pushing straight past. Maybe we can, instead of just shooting up and over the wall down to the archers, maybe we can get some shots off at some of them charging. Right, yeah. So I don't think we're really going to come back for this, to be perfectly honest. But we gave it a red hot crack. We had it a fair go, a fair shake of the sauce bottle. Good old Kevin 07, Kevin Rudd. If you're not Australian, you have no idea what I'm talking about. We managed to kill another enemy general, but obviously we're still barely holding on. Most of the trolls have gone straight towards the other guy have gone straight towards the town square. They pushed up cavalry, so I'm just going to go for to push, try kill as many of them as possible. I'm hoping we can actually get some like fire shots off here if they push up just enough. Come on, we can get 1 shot off, you useless fucking bastards. Come on. Before we get slugged into a melee, and these guys are going to rout in about 5 seconds. But a decent siege. A lot of factors that were against me. Obviously I can learn from that. Basically just a brilliant showcase of the Minas Tirith siege, if I do say so myself. We gave it our all. Even... what? There's just that one Mummikil just like doing laps. Just tear it up there. God knows why, yeah. And then there's like the other herd, I guess. What's a herd of what's a group of Mummikils? Is it a herd? A flock? I bet you it's a murder. A murder of Mummikils. That's what I'd fucking call it. I see a murder of crows. Okay. I've decided to call everyone back to the town square. Got a couple of their general units, but I imagine the battle is going to come to an end. They're about to take the town square very shortly. Right, so unfortunately, we have lost the majority of the town square, and so there's only 2 seconds remaining while the countdown's being initiated. The white tree has fallen, and so has Minas Tirith. So guys, thank you very much for watching. If you've watched all the way through, put in the comment section down below as a little bit of an Easter egg. Simpzy likes turtles. Simpzy likes turtles. Always like doing it to fuck with people who haven't watched all the way through, and they're like, why does Simpzy like turtles? So if you've watched all the way through, put in the comment section down below to prove it. Simpzy like turtles. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. We managed to lose 2,600-ish. You're most welcome to pause and have a look at the casualties inflicted and casualties sustained. Also, let me know in the comment section down below what battles I should do next. Should I stick to Third Age Total War? I'm going to save the replay. But yeah, probably I could do the Hornburg. I went through all the battles beforehand. But yeah, I'm going to end it here. Thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.